Plunges.
What a week on Wall Street. Tech stocks got hit hard. Oil plunged more than 9%. Bitcoin fell nearly 5%, while one surprising sector quietly had one of the best weeks of the year. Let's break down everything that moved the markets. The S&P 500, tracked by SPY, finished the week down 2.5% as investors pulled money out of the large cap stocks following a strong run. Technology stocks took a biggest hit as the Nasdaq 100, tracked by QQQ, dropped 4.5% for the week as investors sold many of the market's biggest growth names. Small caps bucked the trend. The Russell 2000 ETF IWM gained 1.6%, showing money rotated into smaller companies while mega cap tech struggled. Long-term treasury bonds moved higher with TLT gaining 1% as investors looked for safety. Bond prices rose during the week. Oil was one of the biggest stories. The United States Oil Fund USO dropped 9% as the concerns over the Middle East supply distributions eased and crude prices fell sharply. Gold also struggled. GLD lost 1.8% as investors rotated away from precious metals despite continued uncertainty in global markets. Bitcoin wasn't spared from the risk-off sentiment either. The world's largest cryptocurrency fell 4.7%, ending the week near 60,000. The biggest winners this week was Homebuilders. The iShares U.S. Home Construction ETF, ITB, surged 7.4%, significantly outperformed the broader market. Outside of the charts, several major stories drove the markets. Federal Reserve's officials remain cautious on interest rates, signaling that they want to see more economic data before making any major policy changes. Oil prices dropped sharply as fears of supply distributions eased, helping lower energy prices after recent volatility. Technology stocks pulled back as investors rotated into smaller companies and more defensive sectors. Micron delivered on strong earnings, highlighted continued demand for AI memory chips, reinforcing the AI infrastructure spending remains strong. Overall, the markets finished with the week mixed. The small caps and home builders outperformed, while large cap technology stocks lagged. Next week, investors will be watching fresh economic data as the new development from the Federal Reserve and whether buyers step back to tech after this week's sell-off. Will this just be a healthy pullback or the start of something bigger? We'll find out next week. If you found this recap helpful, hit the like button, subscribe to Ticker Shock, and I'll see you next week.